Alright, we are live once more with In Hoc Signo. It says, welcome to session number 24! Last time we left off, our group of adventurers were not in this map. Wow, cool. We're over here. They finally got together, and upon deciding on what to do with their lives, they exited the woods and found Sir Clayton waiting in ambush. Sir Clayton asked for their surrender, including far travelers, or for far traveler to uh, take his side over the others, to which he did not. However, the other group, or our group, was able to defeat them in combat after some amount of time. And lots of wolves. So many wolves. Also, they have discerned the location of Lord Calamance in the Lalanda Vale. However, the initial plan is to go to Chrysos to hopefully find a healer to help save Vola from the tattoos. Anything else anyone's got to add?
Well, when we're ready to start, I'm going to start with the papers and actually check them out and gather up equipment from these folks since they no longer need them.
I'm spacing on papers. Who had the papers?
Clayton.
Clayton had papers. Wanted posters?
Yes, I did. It just clicked. 'Cause I was thinking papers like orders. I was like, but no, he doesn't have those. But he did have the wanted posters. All right. So let us quickly begin with those wanted posters. So as you shuffle through, there's one for each of you, including you, Far Traveler. However, it seems to be the most fresh print, as the ink is actually glistening, almost as if he was anticipating for you to defect. On each of them, it has a drawn image, pretty good likeness of you guys' selves, along with wanted, dead or alive, reward, and everyone has a $25 gold reward, except for Thok, who has a 100 gold. Wow, I'm going with all over the place. Gold reward, but it does not say dead, just alive.
Everybody in the party vote that we turn in Thok and get the money.
I agree. On Thox, it also has a little note that says, bring female companion.
Is there a picture of her?
No.
What did it say about the female companion?
Bring.
Okay. So, as Far Traveler is rustling through the papers, Thok is going to go back to his elk, and once he sees the elk, he's going to dispel invisibility and check to see if Fola is still there.
The invisibility spell?
Yeah, so,
I think
I
so.
was concentrating on invisibility during combat just to, like, make sure she isn't seen.
Right, I remember that. I don't think you got hurt, so it should be there still. Unless you casted something.
I want to dispel it so I can see her.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you dispel it and she's there.
Okay, cool.
You had
Breathe a sigh of
concentration.
relief. And just I don't want to bring her to the road, so I'm just gonna like leave her.
Okay.
Like behind a tree or something, and then head back to the group. Okay, so on these guys, what do we find?
Okay, gear-wise, let me pull them up. Clayton has a greatsword and a full plate.
Okay, so does the full plate have anti-magic spirals on it?
Yes.
Shit. What about the other knights? Do they have full plate on?
The other knights are adorned with, if I can find the other Templars, so happen to be knights. They have full plate with the symbols on them and great swords.
Shit. Okay. Also, are the other horses still there?
Yes, the horse and carriage was moved to the road, but it's still there.
Okay, cool.
Is combat definitively over?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast a healing spirit. Can I just roll 10d6?
Yes. I
What
believe
the
we have
heck?
decided to do that. All damn dice. There it goes. It's not to everyone.
Anyone who wants it.
Is it one collective pool or like?
That's everyone.
It's everyone.
It's to each.
And the scouts.
Oh yes, the scouts. Where are they?
I'm going to focus a spell into my amulet. Oops, didn't change that.
That's right. That's not them. No, they were archers. That's why they're different. Here we go. The archers are wearing studded leather and have short swords and long bows. Also, the knights had heavy crossbows, and Sir Clayton did as well.
So the only thing Thok's interested in is he's gonna take Sir Clayton's greatsword.
Okay.
And with my longsword, when everyone else is kind of looting the bodies, I would like to attempt to snap the handle off of the blade.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh shit, didn't mean to be a dad.
Well, you go, and it's just really stuck on there. I mean, it's built to stay.
Okay. I'll do another one in a little bit.
Okay.
I will collect up ammunition as well.
Okay, the archers have plenty of ammo. Do you want an exact amount?
I mean, I don't particularly care, but you're the DM, so... If you care, I care. If you don't care, I don't care.
36 arrows.
Okay.
It was a little too dark for the theme.
Hey, Matt?
Yeah.
Can you set player avatars to player controlled? That should fix the transparency thing.
Okay.
Yes,
There you
it fixed it.
Okay. That's
Huh.
weird.
Now I can see all your beautiful faces, aka just Matt's.
Yay.
I also don't see yours anymore.
I'll
There we
reconnect.
go. I fixed it.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I was like, where
So,
did he go?
As we're looting the bodies and stuff, as I'm trying to break my sword, I'm gonna say, all right. So it seems like we're all wanted men now and women. I would advise not taking the trail to Chrysos, as we could be seen, and from your friends, Kylan, to make us all masks to disguise us.
Let's do it.
Good. And how should we dispose of the bodies? Throw them in the lake?
Yep.
More undead. More undead.
Well, if anyone chooses to inspect them, then they'll just be next to a bunch of zombies. And is Silas still down there?
No,
Nope.
Silas is buried somewhere around here.
It's around here-ish, I
Yes.
think.
Oh, isn't he? I thought he
Yeah,
was closer to the lake.
maybe.
We'll say this mound is Silas's mound.
Sure, that's Silas.
So I'm gonna try to break my sword again. Except this time I'm gonna like prop it against a tree and like kick it.
Go and make a strength check.
Okay. Can I make it athletics?
Sure. You kick it, and it bounces, boing, 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 but it doesn't break.
Fuck, what are you doing?
Trying to break this sword so I can have the handle, but keep the great sword.
Here, let me provide you some guidance.
Thank you.
You see, you do it like this.
It's magical guidance. You may attempt to try again.
Doing it. Hold on. Alright, 20.
It doesn't break.
Shit. Far Traveler, it looks like you might be good at this kind of stuff.
Nah.
What, me? The person who's been
Care to
breaking
assist me?
weapons the entire campaign?
No.
Yes,
How about
please.
I just reckless attack the sword with my ball?
Okay. So you can hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. How much health does the sword have? You know what? With all Doc's kicking and then your maul directly in a really good spot, it breaks the blade off of the handle.
Doc just feels a like feeling of rage and just like fuck yeah, justice been done.
Fuck, it looks like you're feeling a bit of rage and justice and fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. I pick up the blade and I throw it into the lake.
Okay.
Man, that lake.
Makes a sploosh.
Cool. And I'm gonna pick up Sir Clayton's sword and sheath and carry it with me. And I'm gonna say, maybe we'll be able to find some blacksmith sometime eventually that'll put the handle onto the other one. Cause I don't want to leave this handle here just in case someone finds it and figures out that it was our handiwork. Because it's possible that some mages did this instead of people.
Suck, I'm pretty sure mages are still people.
They're still assholes. Everyone's assholes.
Well, fuck you too, Thok.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
You're the good
I'm the
asshole.
Okay, asshole.
I'm just talking about, people that call themselves mages.
An
I'm gonna-
exasperated sigh, eye roll, and just walk away.
I
Okay.
will settle for calling myself confused.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and ritual cast water walk, and go out to the middle of the pond and just, rub my hands all over, trying to dispel a little bit of magical energy into it, because I feel bad for all the things we're doing to this lake.
Yeah, well, she's doing her hippie shit. I'm gonna throw stuff in the cart.
Okay. Well, you do your hippie shit. It makes you feel better. You're not sure if it makes the lake feel any better.
As long as I feel better.
It's okay. Okay. Ugh. So, you load up your cart. Taking the cart into the wilds will not be very successful.
Yes, I agree.
With who?
Is
Narrator.
hold on.
It's like
So
George
is
the
there-
Jungle. Going around in
Is
circles.
there a wanted poster for Ormer?
Yes, his is actually alive as well, but it's only 50 gold. I forgot about him.
I see. Well, I'm thinking that we might have to leave the horses behind. Either that, or we do travel on the trail, but we do so, stealthily.
All we have to do is outpace the news. I will actually rub 4 fingers through the ink on my paper on my wanted poster and say this is still fresh enough. Barely anybody knows about this.
Well, they might suspect an orc of my stature.
So put your mask on.
That'll work on some people, but it's not going to work on everyone.
Also, remember, there is no path through the wilds.
I thought Chrysos was neutral anyway.
Well, Chrysos may be neutral, but it's possible the road leading to Chrysos might not be.
There is no road to Chrysos.
What?
We have to go through the woods to get to Chrysos.
That's
Well,
what I'm trying to get to you.
Okay. Got
Also, Chrysos, neutral might not be the most fair assumption. More lenient might be a better way to put it. We're trying to make it neutral.
that's a fair assumption.
So there's no path to Chrysos from Istanbarosa?
No.
Huh.
So, looks like we gotta leave him behind.
Well, instead of the wagon, how about we make travois?
What?
Is this Joe asking or Thok asking or
No,
both?
make what?
Travois.
Travois?
This is the DM asking, what's that?
You guys may be familiar with like westerns or Alaskan wilderness shows where they hook up like one of those carriers, like they use it for injured sports athletes on like grass fields like soccer or football stretchers. A travois is basically that, but you hook it to the back of a pack animal and it drags 2 prongs on the ground.
Yeah, it's basically a fancy sled. It can go over terrain.
I think I would say the opposite. It's basically a very crude sled.
Well, it's a pulled sled. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it would take a little bit of time to get the raw materials, but you could definitely make one.
My main concern is
He doesn't want to say anything.
my concern is that we're gonna leave tracks.
So what?
What do you mean? So they find us?
We killed the people who were following us.
We
There
killed the
will be
people who
more.
were looking for us.
There will be more.
We just
Can't we
gotta stay
kill them
ahead.
too? Kylan says, we just got to stay ahead. And Far Traveler said, why don't we just kill them too?
Both valid options.
Well, fine. But my vote is that we be very observant for anyone who may be following our trail. And once we get to maybe a day or two outside of Chrysos, then we abandon the cart and walk the rest of the way. Just to avoid the tracks leading to our location.
These tracks, they lead to Chrysos, but they stop here. I wonder where they're going.
Hey,
Definitely.
it's less options than before. I'm just trying to be vigilant.
Aw, Thok, you're so worried because of your sister.
You don't
You were
know
so
me.
brave. You were so brave before, Thok.
You don't know me.
I'll put my hand on Thok's shoulder. It'll be okay.
Don't touch me.
We'll get there.
Don't touch me. I'm concerned that my dad is gonna kill me.
We'll kill him too.
If you stay this annoying, I'll kill you.
At mention of you killing Thok's dad, his like face kind of makes this grimace, and he's like, "Urgh. I don't know if you could. I don't know if I could."
That's why it's not a you or an I. It's a we.
Well, let's not think about that road.
I'll shoot a glance to Far Traveler.
I give Thok absolutely no reaction, which is slightly unusual.
Alright, let's move on. So, do you recommend, I'm not going to wear the full plate. I do not want to be seen as Templar, or be spotted as one. So did the Great Swords have any, Templar logos on them at all?
No. Weapons typically don't.
I would like to take those along with, we can take the crossbows. Do the leathers have any logos on them?
Yep.
They do?
Mhm.
Okay. I would recommend anything with the logo we throw into the lake.
Question: why?
Where can we sell those? What will we do with it?
I mean, they're just, it's just Templar weaponry. It's not the end of the world. I'm sure there are people
Yes.
who wouldn't mind having it.
Are you sure that whoever we sell it to wouldn't be found or killed by the Templars?
I mean, not my problem.
I don't want innocent people to die.
Yeah, I'm not saying they would die. I'm just saying it's not like anything that happens with what we sell isn't really our issue. Why would they get killed? I mean, at worst, what's gonna happen to them? They get found having Templar weaponry. Oh no!
Oh yes, like, so would I know whether people like whether the order gives full plate armor to like blacksmiths and stuff to just sell?
No.
They don't do that.
No, they do not.
Okay, so
It's far too much.
yeah, so if any blacksmith is found selling Templar armor, they're gonna get arrested or killed.
Don't know that I suggested blacksmiths.
Does this stuff have anti-magic qualities? Or is it just insignia?
Mine is just insignia.
Do
Yeah, but
an
this is...
investigation check or an alchemy check, which would fall under Arcana check on the armor.
I'm gonna ask Ormer.
Right? I'll look.
Oh yeah, I muted myself. Yeah, I'll take a look at the alchemical properties as well.
Your armor wasn't significant, Thok, but this is Clayton and his personal entourage's armor, so
Fair enough.
I'd say that this one, picking up Clayton's armor, this one definitely has some extra alchemical added to it. Not as much as an amulet, but a little bit. It would help with basic things like cantrips.
Very well. Let's discard everything but this set and their symbols.
Okay.
Okay.
How many anti-magic spirals are there?
On that armor,
No.
or amulets.
Yeah.
There are 3 amulets. Both knights and Clayton had one. The archers did not.
So I will take these. The rest of it I don't care about.
Ormer, sorry about traveler. Do you mind if Ormer takes a look at those?
Not at all. I would be happy for Ormer to take a look at these.
What do I need to look at?
The amulets of the Templars.
I got that much. I'm curious as to what you want me to look at it for. I could just look at it if you want. I'll just take it and stare at it for an hour, but I don't think it's going to make progress.
Along with the mixture that you received, that you wish to study, I'm wondering if you could take a look at these amulets and figure out a way to break them.
Break them as in nullify?
Nullify.
Or smash with a hammer?
Well, I remember trying. Hold on. Like, it wasn't a big deal that Jax figured out how to destroy them back, like, 10 sessions ago?
Yep.
He didn't figure out how to destroy them. We just claimed that we did.
Well, sure.
But it was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Well, so I totally can destroy them. I don't remember if Far Travel actually got around to it, but that tattoo of creation and destruction can reduce things to the alchemical components. I haven't tried it on an amulet yet, but
Can you do it now?
I think I have not done it. I think I was planning to do it on the cart, which apparently we're not doing that.
Whichever.
yeah, a tattoo while we're moving on a cart is probably not a great thing. We'll do it the next time we rest. I think actually we talked about it a session or two ago, but I don't think we ever get around to actually doing it.
Mm-mm.
So, all right, now that we have all the corpses in the lake and anything in the lake that we don't need, is everyone ready to head to Chrysos in our cart?
You guys are gonna incite a dragon horde one of these days, and you're just gonna find a black dragon sitting there like, I found this, it's mine!
Yeah, we gave it to you. That's called tribute. Duh. Don't ask other people for tribute this time.
Except for the fact that all the dragons have gone into hibernation and have disappeared off the face of the planet. Yeah.
Oh. Adventure Hook, let's go find a dragon horde. It's completely unguarded. He just said so. I mean, what?
I love this, the land of this lore. The land of this lore? The lore of this land. Wow. Hey. Words.
The Lando Calrissian.
It's actually not an unknown fact. It's more of a rumor in most cases, but it's kind of known to be a true rumor type thing, that the dragons, when the Templars won, left because they were afraid that the Templars were going to wipe them out because of all their anti-magical things, and with dragons being so arcana based. So they went and hid, and no one's seen them since.
Cool.
Huh.
Okay, ready to go?
Yep, but I don't think we're taking the card.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds good. I remember hearing about for the cart and then against the cart.
Well, upon the discovery that only a few of these things actually are useful, there's no need for the cart.
Okay. Alright, no cart, and we can move stealthily.
I will suggest that we take the horse. I will suggest that we take water.
What?
What?
The horse?
Yeah, the horse.
There's still a horse.
The horse that Lee was going to ride back to Ishtan Verosa to tell Clayton to...
Right. Is there,
that I
is there
was-
only one?
I don't know.
Two horses.
I suggest we take the horses and water.
And I have my elk, too, so we can definitely do that.
I'll ride a horse.
I will...
You can be a horse.
I could do that too, but I like riding them. I'm an animal person.
Okay.
I will suggest that we let Ormer ride a horse as well, as the trip may not be so good on his joints.
I am getting quite old.
I agree.
You agree that he's getting quite old?
Yes.
Yes.
And I agree that should be on a horse. Okay, so I'm gonna hop onto my elk, and is it okay if I take Clayton's armor in my pack?
Yeah.
Doing it. Okay. And is there enough horses for everyone to ride?
No.
Kylan, can you turn to a horse, please?
No.
Not long enough.
Oh, okay.
I also am out of wild sheeps today. Or
I
for
see.
this rest.
Okay. So
If we
let's just,
took an hour, I could turn into an eagle and I could do like oversight.
I believe we should just get moving.
I agree.
Not disagreeing.
All right.
How heavy are the water barrels, Matt?
I wonder if there's actually water barrels. I doubt it. Let's see. A gallon of water is probably about
7 pounds.
7 pounds. They're going to be 3, so let's just go with 20 pounds.
I guess I will take both barrels, one on each shoulder.
Okay. Ormer, old man, come and sit on my elk. Make sure my sister's okay.
Isn't he taking a horse?
Oh, that's right. I was riding my elk. God damn it.
I could walk if we need a horse still.
No, it's not necessary.
Okay. Not sure what the holdup is.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't know either.
There
yeah,
are
so let's,
3.
Some of us are going to be on horses, some of us aren't, so we're going to be walking paced anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, let's head on east to Chrysos. And how far away is it?
Days.
All right. Bring your attention to that hexagon.
Bringing it there?
So you are here. You are going there.
Got it.
You can travel 24 miles in one day, assuming it's not difficult terrain, and you're going normal pace.
Without a road, it probably is difficult terrain.
Yes. So in a
So we
sense,
guessed
double
about-
that.
4 or 5 days? Or a week?
Let us have Kylin pathfind for us and maybe cut down the time a little bit.
That might work. So we're going for 60. And with difficult terrain, you can travel a total of 12.
5 days.
It's 5 days without any pathfinding. Is anyone an Outlander?
See?
That question mark at the end of that made me want to check.
I'm like 99% sure. Yes, I'm an Outlander.
Okay. So you won't get lost. It's not that difficult to traverse. So you can use your survival checks instead of navigation, but for finding a nicer path instead. Okay, so are we figuring it out? Ormer is on a horse.
Yes.
Vola is probably going to be on the elk.
Yes.
There's one more horse. What is that horse doing?
Last I heard, Kylan's taking that horse.
Okay,
Not
Kylan.
Yes, Kylan? I'm confused.
Yes, Kylan. That's what I heard.
Kylan wants to be animal. She wants to be
So,
with animal.
Jekt, technically Lee, even though Lee and Kylan could probably share a horse because they're pretty light. Jekt, Thok, Far Traveler, and Lee. We'll let Lee be on a horse. So you three are going to walk. So you're going to lead the horses. Or is Kylan doing
I'm going to
survival?
track ahead on the horse and coming back and forth to keep them on track with a good path.
Okay, I'll let Lee with Fola, because you're not going to want to have extra weight on a horse like that.
Sounds good.
Okay. Traveling at normal pace?
Traveling at whatever pace Kylan will allow us to travel at.
Can I make an active survival check?
You're going to have to, yes. However, if you're at fast pace, it's not going to be as good. But go ahead and make your check.
Mistakes happen if we rush, so do it ordinarily. That way we have as much chance of making through as possible in good condition.
Does anybody have inspiration? I just rolled a 4.
I blew it in that fight we just had with the boss encounter. Sorry.
Same.
I blew mine too, so yeah. So we're going with an 11.
Okay.
It's better than a 10.
We don't get them lost. Hey, man, thanks for the host. So you don't get them lost, so that's good. However, you're not really able to find any pathing that would cut down any time.
You could always ask Jack to come help. He's somehow always good at these sort of weird tasks, strangely.
This day's travel, not so much, but maybe the next.
It's almost like he's supernaturally lucky or something.
Almost.
No. Maybe.
It's all skill.
All of it. Yep.
No. No.
To make an effort to see if we're being followed. You got an 11. That is what you got.
I don't have to tell you.
Looks good, guys.
Oh my word!
Are we saying we've been through a day, or?
Yes, you gotta through the day.
So after we take any rest, I would like to go into a giant eagle form and see if I can trek out the next day's path at all better, from up high. I'm officially calling that eagle form, by the way.
Eagle form.
Eagle.
This is shit is heavy and this track is long, Jack. You succeed because both of those things are correct.
are true.
Okay, yeah. So the first day went uneventfully. The nighttime also Darkness rolls in. You rest. You have your watch order set. Actually, let's get that real fast. What's your watch order?
I'll
If
take
you have
first.
one.
Nope, he's taking first. I'll take the watch at some point.
Ject will go second.
I'll take
Okay.
third watch.
Who took first?
That was me.
Okay, so we have Far Traveler. We then have Ject.
Ooh. Actually, after Far Traveler and Jack do their watches, I'm fully rested, so I can just take the rest of the watch.
Okay, Kylie will be up, and then we'll talk Joy and F at the end.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, the night passes uneventfully. Every once in a while, you'll hear the sounds of wolves in the distance. The faint call of a deer, baby fawn.
Serious question, are there owls?
Yes.
I'd like to converse with an owl.
Speaking with animals.
I can just do that?
Sylvan?
I do have Sylvan and I have Speech of the Woods. I was double checking my character sheet.
Well, now, could you post what that does exactly? Because I'm not familiar. Oh, that's really cool. Sure, what would you like to ask?
If there's been any activity in these woods recently.
That'll gives you no.
Are there any fires around this area?
Let me check. And it flies off. Silence.
You went silence.
Comes back.
Silence.
I was giving it a little foof to pick up, and then silence as the owl glides and flies around as an owl. You know, they're quiet. They're
I'm
quiet.
just messing with you, man.
Yes, I just remembered midway through. Anyways, it comes back and goes, no fires.
That's all I wanted.
Oh,
Like instead of who, it says no.
no.
That owl just
It
said
reaches
no.
out a claw, asking for any form of payment that you might be able to give it.
I will pull a small charred piece of meat out and put it into the claw.
Takes it, flies off.
So,
Silently.
after I hear, and I, like, when I'm asleep, after I hear the who, talks to me like, oh, you.
Cool. I don't think it was really expecting anything, but it's happy to grab anything it can get.
I'm happy to feed an animal.
Okay, so the morning comes, and travel resumes. Anyone talking about anything during your travels, or is it kind of a quiet trek with talking every once in a while?
Eagle form.
Eagle form.
Colin ain't talking to nobody.
I'm just trying to keep my mind off how much this sucks.
I'm gonna yet again look around, be all like, oh my god, people following us.
Yep.
Suddenly a bush starts to shake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dad, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Fuck you.
Rabbit.
Your father
Stay
is
calm.
much shorter than I remember, but he's still just as hairy.
Stay calm. It can probably smell fear. And just walk away.
Well, let us smell my sword. And I'm gonna flash at it.
Go for
Can
it.
I see that? Can I make a perception check?
Sure. You had advantage. 'Cause you're a bird.
Good
For the sake of
fucking God.
fun. Yep. Yeah, you can.
I swoop down and pick up the rabbit lightly.
Faster than he can hit it with a sword? He's
I'm
trained
gonna,
a swordsman.
gonna try. If he misses a shot, I'm hoping I get a shot.
Okay, alright. Thok, make your attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing is toast. As he just
I
picks it
swoop
up
down
with the
and
blade.
pick
Opposed athletics, then.
Let's fucking
What are
do
you
it.
trying to do?
I'm picking
He's-
you up.
Pick me up?
Yes.
Suddenly, a giant bird with some similar markings
Come
to
on.
Kyle
Come
in
on. Nah, fuck.
comes
I
down,
try
and you're
and-
like, stop.
Meanwhile, this is happening. Jack just kind of elbows Far Traveler and just points at this just ridiculousness that's going on.
And at the bird, I'm gonna point to Jack and say, "He said they can smell fear. They must have been sent by the Templars."
Inspiration for that.
I'm not
Gonna land lightly and just cock my head. Templars?
I'm not sure which batch of foolishness I should root for at the moment.
Just hope it all dies.
I'm gonna waste a wild shape here to come out of my wild shape, pick up the parts of the rabbit and say, "You're fucking eating this tonight."
Okay.
Did we get a
In that order?
Yes.
did we get a full rest? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Yes, you would
I
have.
What's that? Okay,
got a long
cool.
rest.
Long rest. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah, for a long rest.
Druids are into some kinky stuff.
Mhm.
So also most of the day I'm gonna be wearing my mask, and I put Bola's on hers as well. And I'm gonna say, all right. So if anyone asks, my name is Manog Stark, and this is my cousin Gorza. We were traveling, and we were attacked by mages, and we seek healing. Okay.
I'm not gonna remember any of that.
I've already forgotten.
Well, just know that I'm not Thok.
In the time in my air before Thok freaks out over a rabbit, did I have any success in finding a better path?
Go ahead and do a survival check. I'll give you advantage for your overview sight.
Thok's wearing a boar mask, isn't he?
It's a pig. It's definitely not a boar. It's just a pig.
You said it was a boar.
You said it was a boar.
Did I? Okay, fine. I'll be kind and say that
Oh.
it's what I said earlier. Yes, you do actually find a clearer path, game trail that goes pretty good distance, and if you follow it long enough, you might actually get some food for the night.
Hey guys, I found a path while I was flying before you killed the fucking rabbit.
Sweet. Let's follow that.
And then I will return to the horse. And I will lead the way.
Okay. She, in fact, does know that way. Yes, you're able to take them.
Queen.
Alright,
Let's
guys,
do-
calm your balls.
Let's see what I get here. Alright, this is a very good path, actually. And you're pretty sure you took 2 days off of travel time.
How many of us are there? Is there 6 of us now?
6, including Lee.
I can get food for 5.
Apparently, Thought got food for 1, so you're good.
I also have I have. And actually, no. I probably used up those rations, huh? Never mind. Yes, I'm good. What about your druid friends?
They,
Well, assuming they found similar paths, they're probably still ahead of us.
I see.
yeah, they went off ahead. Not by a lot, but you haven't found them or run into them, so.
And at the end of this day, I would like to try to make a medicine check or something to see if I can make an attempt to feed Vola.
Go ahead and do a medicine
Can I
check.
assist?
At advantage.
Okay.
If you accept it.
Why would I not?
I don't know. I'm just giving you the option to not.
Sure.
You're able to grind some plant life and feed her a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's better than what she's been eating, which is absolutely nothing.
And I'm gonna expend 25 lay on hand.
So, why not just give her a good berry?
I don't have those.
Okay, how about we go get an actual druid, get rid of this one.
I didn't take Goodberry.
But you're a druid, you could just mem it.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't. I like having cure wounds.
Yeah.
If you use Goodberry, then there's no need for the searching for food and shit. And this rabbit right here would still probably be dead, but I would still eat it.
I'm really good at finding food, you guys. Like, it's okay. And
Oh.
and I'd rather be able to heal you fucks.
Oh.
Yes, I know, Goodberry and healing and shit, but like, cure wounds is better.
How many spells do you think you get as a druid?
I have other important things, damn it.
You have, what, 12 memmed spells as a druid? I've seen you
Yeah.
cast like 2.
I have a lot. Yeah. Well, okay. Concentration, man.
What?
You don't see me cast non-important spells because concentration, man.
Okay, if you're not casting them, get Goodberry.
But like, they're so cool. How could I not keep these? Look, you're totally correct and you're totally fair and all that, but like, it's so cool to be able to call a fucking lightning strike, except that it fucking takes the same spell slot as conjure animals.
You're right, but like, no.
You're right, but you're wrong at the same time.
Whatever.
I
you
totally
go out
should
and
have
kill things.
Goodberry, but I totally don't, and I totally can't find the space for it because everything else is so cool.
Can we
You're going out and killing things.
can we actively deduct wisdom off of Kylin after this conversation? Like 4 points of wisdom?
Don't look at me.
I, for one, would like to help instead of hurt. And I would like to make a check with my herbalism kit to see if I can make a tea of some kind to help sustain Vola.
You could just cast Goodberry.
I'm not casting Goodberry.
Go ahead and
And
make a.
And who is
herbalism
to
check.
say that we would have any other success in feeding her a good berry than we would grinding plant life?
Well, she only needs to eat 1 Goodberry, and she's good for 24 hours, as opposed to constantly shoveling plant grub into her face.
Also, have you ever tried to get somebody that is asleep to drink tea? I don't think it works very well.
I think I
Don't
watched
you
a video
fucking
on that
drown my
before.
sister.
I mean, you're the one shoving food in her throat.
That's different. I'm doing it with love.
I removed her fucking fever. Get over it.
And I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm trying to help her with love. As far as I'm concerned, she is again, as with the rest of you, one of my pups.
Then feed her Goodberry.
He's got you there.
He's got me there. Damn, when did Kylan grow a penis?
What?
I said not.
All right.
Anyway,
How good's my tea?
Your tea is pretty good. It's medicinal. It could help most people.
This is pretty good. Almost as good as a good berry. Not exactly, but close.
pretty close. It'd probably help some of the aches and strains that Farteller been experiencing with carrying those 2 water things.
I assume those are getting lighter by the days.
That is true.
That saves us having to go out of our way to find water, unlike other people who don't have water. If they're actually tracking us on this path, they'll need to go get water of their own.
Sure. Okay.
Or else they'll be... I don't know.
There'll be another man. So another day goes by, fairly without incident. Just a little bit of bickering among friends, or companions at least.
Everybody's crying for a good berry.
Pretty much.
And you get to the night of the day. That is, which is just night. My brain just stopped working. What? Sorry.
blue screen.
DM blue screen.
Reboot.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I was going to try and work on Vola, removing some more of those tattoos.
Sure. Go ahead and do an alchemy check.
At
Yeah.
this
Well,
rate, when we get to Chrysos, we won't even need a healer.
Can I assist him?
Can Ormer assist him?
Ormer's going to assist him, but Ormer kind of wants him to do it himself to learn.
Use of luck.
I can see why.
But can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
One
so,
more luck. Because why not?
Oh, you rolled
'cause you
advantage
can't.
there? Oh, so after using all 3 points of luck.
Only 2.
That's not how luck works. You
Oh,
roll a d20.
oh
If you
my
have
bad.
advantage or disadvantage, you roll the second d20. And then if you want to throw luck, you can throw a third d20. And that's
No,
the
what?
end of that roll.
Oh, well, then you got 12.
Okay.
You don't make a lot of progress. You don't hurt her, which is good. Ormer, make sure you don't do that. And then
Okay.
with a little bit of luck, you get a little bit out, but it's not a ton.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey, can I do another lesser restoration to try to alleviate a symptom of her suffering?
At this point, the suffering is only the tattoos. You
Okay.
could determine that pretty easily.
Okay.
Can you attempt to message her again, Jack?
Sure. What do you want to say?
Tell her that she will be getting better soon and that she's safe.
I will convey the message through a message.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay. Again, you get a sense of warmth and relaxation, but no response.
All right. I'll tell Thok.
Good.
She may have peed herself. Who knows?
I check.
That's gross. No.
So we're bed sores. So is saddle rot.
It's looking to see if she peed herself.
Well, it depends. Have you guys been checking to make sure she's not peeing herself?
I'm
I
guessing
have
you did
not.
other medicine checks.
No, she's fine. You're taking
Okay.
care of her.
Alright. Okay, next day.
I would
Yeah.
like to again with the owl.
Okay.
Are you eating a bag of Skittles or something, Raz?
Sorry, sunflower seeds.
Ah.
Sunflower. Okay. So you converse with the owl. It goes, oh, oh. What would you like to ask?
Have you seen any activity in these woods?
Just you. You.
Are there any fires around us?
It takes off once. This one takes off like the last, silently this time. It returns. Whoosh. Silence. It returns and it gives a small nod.
Which direction?
Northeast.
And then I will offer it some charred meat.
Woo, woo. Hops down, takes it, and flies off.
So approximately where are we, and which way is northeast from where we currently are?
Okay, so in your 2 days of travel, in which you were able to cut off an extra day, you went from here to about
We
here.
would have gone 36 miles.
Yeah. So about here. It jumps between 15. There's no points or
I
anything.
noticed.
I don't know if I can change that, actually. Let me double check. What's that? I don't know.
It's I know who it is.
Oh, there's little numbers now, but not necessarily helpful.
Sure it is.
Or it will be, but not at the moment. Not for what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so
Anyway.
where did I say you were? Here-ish.
So we started just east
Oh,
of Eastern
wow, I'm doing really good at... Here we go, right there. You're about there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all you really know.
Okay. I'll return to camp and let the party know that there are fires to the northeast.
Campfires?
Don't know. I can't ask that complicated of a question to an owl.
Got it.
I just know that there's fires.
So if there
Or
are campfires, then also
At least
there's...
one fire.
Should we investigate the area, or do you think we should avoid it at all costs?
My vote's for avoiding.
Okay.
I would prefer that.
There is some chance that it's my buddies, but
I would prefer to check it out in case they're not doing so great.
Okay, would you like to check it out tonight?
I have difficulty seeing in the dark, but otherwise, yes.
Right. Well, if they're at a campfire and we end up in a scuffle, then you'll be able to see them.
Yeah.
Shall I travel northeast in the morning?
Well, if you can get me to proximity tonight, I can check it out better.
Mm-hmm. I
Uh,
can do that. I
we don't
think
need to wait until morning.
two of us can see well in the dark, right?
I can.
Okay. Let's do it.
How about if Doc and Ormer and Jack and Bola stay here at our camp, and Kylan and I go to that camp?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
We
So
could
Kylan,
we could wait an hour and then I could owl myself over there. Unsuspectingly.
I don't know what the time limit requirement is for an hour.
Like you unexpectedly? Like you're like, oh, I guess I'm just doing this. No? Okay.
We could take a rest for a time and then I can investigate alone inconspicuously.
I agree with that one more because a owl or a spider is less, little bit more inconspicuous than a person.
Or two people.
Yeah.
I smirk at Doc and say, "You've never noticed me when I haven't wanted you to notice me."
not.
Were you there the whole time?
If I told you the answer to that question, I might have to kill you the next time.
Oh. That's it. That's silly.
Okay.
So I will kick back and take a short rest with the first watchman, which I'm guessing will be Far Traveler, as it always is.
Yep.
And then I will fly off after I have taken a short rest.
Okay. Cool.
Kylan, don't die.
So, give me 1 second here. Get you all set.
Oh.
Roll20 did something with their stuff, I feel. Maybe I'm crazy.
Not gonna lie, totally unrelated to anything, but I really like that lake over there. It reminds me of a AD&D troll head. I know I mentioned that before, but it so totally does.
Like a dragon head?
No.
No, like an AD&D troll head, is what he said. From like a side view.
Yeah.
If you scroll up higher in Discord in hashtag D&D, you'll see it.
Ah.
Okay. Carlin, go ahead and make a survival check at advantage.
God.
Whew. Luckily, it wasn't too difficult. You can see in the darkness. You can see the light shining from the woods once you head northwest a little ways. It's gonna get real dark for people here in a second.
Definitely was not heading northwest.
Sorry, northeast. That was my brain is so good at life.
He's
Right
still
now.
rebooting.
I don't know why I am having all these play issues. Okay. And I need to make sure this is set to global illumination. Welcome to darkness, everybody.
Whee!
Woohoo.
Woo!
So, Kylan, you are using dark vision. Okay, good. And you approach silently as an owl and see 4 humanoids of almost orcish qualities, but with these spines that go all the way down its back and up its head, and 2 large horns. Next to each of them is this rudimentary, sharp object, kind of like a great sword in nature, but definitely jagged and carved out of stone. They sit around the fire, eating flesh directly off of raw, freshly killed animal. It's not super easy to tell what it is without getting closer, but they're just ripping and tearing, and every once in a while pushing each other as orcs would do with ale in hand.
I'm going to fly back to the party. Holy shit.
Okay.
And I'd like to do a diligent job of keeping track of the way there from to and from.
Okay. It's pretty simple, especially with your Outlander abilities.
I'm gonna report that back to the party, and my player self is gonna go ahead and leave.
Go ahead and what?
I think he needs to take a small personal break.
Okay, sounds good. So with that description, can I like roll maybe nature or something to see what these things are?
Do an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Arcana.
Far Traveler, you kind of have this memory in your travels of these beasts, similar in description. However, it's not really enough to go on by what he said. But from what you could tell, these things were very aggressive and dangerous. So you kind of avoided them, and they weren't super perceptive necessarily.
So it sounds like to me like we need to pack up camp and keep traveling to get out of sight and out of vicinity of these things.
Did Kylian report distance?
They're about 2.5 miles away.
We're, what, 20-ish miles out of town?
24. Yes.
I'm going to suggest that we just finish our rest and deal with them if they come.
Okay, so during your watch, I would like you to look both behind us for tracks, and specifically in that area too, in case any of them end up heading our direction. I'm gonna go ahead and put out the campfire, and yeah.
I'm going to give you a curt nod and remind you that I can't see in the dark, but I'll do my best.
Well, it's better having a hard time seeing than being seen by people who don't. Or people who... You fucking know what I mean.
Yes, they'll see me just fine, and I won't see them coming. Got it.
Not necessarily. I don't know.
Welcome back, Kylian's empty bladder.
Do you
Is
know what those
that-
things are?
What are you asking?
Kylan.
What were you asking me? I got mixed up in the kerfuffle there.
Do you know what those things are?
DM, may I make a knowledge check of some kind?
You may make an Arcana check. Jack, these things were described to you. You can make a Arcana check at disadvantage.
Okay.
You don't really know more than I told Far Traveler. He was able to discern that they're just really aggressive, and in his travels, he tried to avoid them if he ever came across them.
So, real quick, raise. If I want, I can re-roll the 14 with luck, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's try that. And then I'll just do 1 d20.
It's not necessarily re-roll the 14. It's
There you
throw
go.
in a third d20 and then pick any of them.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay. I'll pick that 19 then.
Okay, by what's being described to you, it sounds like a group, albeit kind of strange that they're grouping up, of Tanaruk.
Tanaruk.
Demon orcs that have been given power by a demon lord. It doesn't really come to mind which demon lord, just that these things have been empowered by this lord, and by doing so, they have become stronger, albeit more aggressive. Typically in orc clans, they are kept only for war purposes, which is fairly common in orcs, but they don't let them breed because it taints it can taint all the orcs with the bloodline. Seeing a lot together is kind of weird because of how extra aggressive they are. They don't tend to do well with others, let alone more of themselves.
Okay. No, I'll kind of relay this through the party as through one of my grandfather's books. It sounds kind of like this. And I read about when I was younger.
Would it be a good idea to leave and get a head start tonight before they decide to possibly come over here?
I stand by my previous suggestion.
Okay. All right. So everyone on watch, just make sure to look out for people like that.
Kylan, if you get some free time at the start of the night, can you set up some noise traps?
I will take all the time I can. I'll take last. No, I'm not going to take a watch tonight. That's what I'll do. I'll not take a watch, and I'll just take the last bit to rest. And I will spend lots of time setting up noise traps.
I'd like to assist her.
You need to rest, boy. If we must fight, you must be
I-
well rested.
You can help for like 2 hours. Is that okay? And then rest the other 6.
Yes.
That you can do. Yes, you just need 6 hours of rest. Elves only need 4 of actual, like, sleep
Trance.
rest.
Trance.
That was trance, yeah. Kylan, go ahead and roll
You
a...
rolled something last week.
I'm going to change it up because it just came to mind. A dex-based survival check. So what you're going to do is roll a dex roll and then add your proficiency because you are proficient in survival.
So adding a 3 to whatever that is. Wow.
10. Go ahead and roll that at advantage, by the way, because you're getting help.
Better.
Okay.
20.
The two of you together build a very well constructed ring of noise traps around your camp. So if anything were to approach, it should set one off. Is the fire still lit, or did you darken it?
Thought put that out when he got the report back.
Okay. Alright, how many watches are there? 4?
Sounded like 4.
I'm not taking a watch.
Right. So there's 3 then. 3 people are watching. Well, we'll say that you can, since you're spending your first half doing stuff, you can be part of watches.
Okay.
Because you only need the time with Thok to actually set it up. You can take the next watch and then
Okay.
rest. Just to make it easy. Okay. Far Traveler. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. So as you wait in darkness, what is your passive with disadvantage perception, or roll a active perception at disadvantage? Your choice.
I will roll an active disadvantage perception.
That is a good thing you did then. In that case, you hear motion coming from beyond the camp. The rustling of leaves through the woods.
Northeast?
Northeast, yeah. Right after you hear the sounds, suddenly the noise traps start to go off with loud bangs and dingles. All these noises, waking everyone up immediately as a boar rushes through the camp.
Oh, fuck.
Has the boar sensed me?
Would you like to be hiding during this time?
Is this my watch?
Yes.
Yes.
Then go ahead and make a stealth.
Noise.
Yeah, it don't. It runs through and let's see, that leaves 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 being Kylan. Kylan, make a dex save. As the boar it starts to just run over you.
Can I do stuff? Because I would like to do stuff. I was trying to get the results of the situation before
Okay.
acting.
Okay, so no, it doesn't see you. It's just rushing through the camp.
I would like to attempt a pinning shot against it. I can't see it clearly, but it can't see me, so it should be a neutral shot.
Sure. Okay, that hits. You and it falls over.
That would have been like after I noticed the leaves rustling, but just as soon as the noise trap started going off, take the I can't see it shot, but shoot it.
Okay.
So I don't know what I just shot necessarily, but I shot it.
It definitely makes a squee. Squee! And it falls over. Everyone else, you're awake. Everyone make a perception check based on sight and hearing. So disadvantage for those who cannot see.
Wow, I am not rolling well today.
Nice.
You know what I can do? I can just... Okay. Everyone is still waking up. Oh my gosh, what's happening? And, Far Traveler, you hear more noises to the north by northeast. Rustling, and this time a little more grunting. It's still quiet, but you hear it.
I'm going to attempt to quiet the party. Silence.
Silence.
Okay. Everyone make stealth checks.
Oh god, my worst enemy. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Can I make mine at advantage for Mask of the Wild?
No.
Damn. Tried,
What?
guys. Tried.
What is Mask of the Wild?
You can hide in...
Yeah, it's just for hiding.
Yeah.
I tried. If you miss every shot, you don't take, right?
Yes. Okay. So... the rolls were not good enough. Versus their roll. You hear motion coming towards the camp. Far Traveler does. Sure, we'll borrow
So as we
this.
get closer,
Act quickly and make yourselves ready for battle.
oh, there's Roland. Roland shows up.
Roland smokes a pipe.
Roll smokes a pipe but doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. So before anything starts, can I see them yet?
No.
Okay. If there's anyone like nearby, I want to whisper. They stem from orcs, right? I speak Orcish. I can see if I can talk to them. I will probably go wrong, but there's no sense in not trying.
There's no sense in it.
I will watch from a distance. Good luck. Oh. Oh my god, the bushes are moving!
Suddenly the trees attack!
That looks really awesome from my perspective.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Trees are gonna start attacking us now.
I'm getting some weird line of sight issues.
Yes, because I have to move the things.
Every turn.
My dynamic vision, I have to move separately from my objects.
So I would have been on the northeastern side of camp.
Okay. Almost there. How I want it.
This is during the part of the night where Far Traveler and I were sharing a watch, correct?
Yes, actually. He would have been
Okay.
awake.
I probably still would have been in camp. I just want to double check.
Let me make sure the lighting is decent to good.
Also, before combat starts, is it okay if I use invisibility to make my sister invisible?
No. Everyone roll initiative.
I wanted to talk.
Fuck your shit.
So before anything starts, I'll roll anyway. Before anything starts, I want to say in Orcish, "Hello, warriors."
Um, making a gamble that they're actually orcs.
I did give him fair
I'm
warning that
making a gamble
something's
that they
coming.
speak Orcish.
You did. You did. I will give you that. You do hear a response. And that response is... who speaks Abyssal?
Me.
Sorry, buddy. I come from Goliath territory. Not
I
me.
speak Abyssal.
Not me.
I speak Abyssal.
I heard you. I'm wondering if anyone else did before I go forward. You don't have to keep saying it.
Sorry.
He's excited. He has something totally relevant.
Oh my god.
It sounds like he's just being insistent, but okay.
He's super excited.
No, I was being insistent. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. So this will be great for those who can't see. Because now you really can't see.
Well, I mean, I have dark vision, but I still can't see right now.
Oh, no, we can see a little, right?
Is your dark
I don't
vision
see
not
it.
working?
Oh no, I see it. Never mind.
Things are gray
Yeah, everything
That's
should be
normal.
gray.
instead of
Cool.
black.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah.
Okay. You hear in Abyssal, they are weak. Smash them!
And in response to that, I would like to say, we are not weak. We are like you. We are warriors.
You know, not saying that you're a bad DM, Matt. Not at all. That's not what I'm suggesting. But if I was the DM, I'd say, roll deception.
I'm just not a meme DM. No. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, this token isn't working. There we go. They respond with, you do not give your soul to the demon lord. You are imperfect. Prepare to be cleansed. Part Traveler, it's your initiative.
You have a big huge door.
Oh, you're roboting, man.
Yep.
We will wait for the type. The tippity taps.
Oh,
I can hear you guys just fine.
yeah, me too.
I hear everybody fine.
It's okay.
Except
I think
Except for Reese.
It wasn't in US. So in US, it was in US Central. So here, that should help.
Ah,
I was cutting them off because they're going aggressive this round. So
It doesn't. I mean, it still do. Let's see what it was that he wanted to do.
okay.
All right. So he said they said you did not sell your soul to the demon lord. They are weak, right?
You are weak.
Perfect.
I would like to respond with who is to say that I did not sell my soul? I would like to roll deception to see if they think I'm with them. Or we are with them.
Okay, fine. Deception.
right.
I'm still not even sure they've noticed me.
Okay. Oops, that's the wrong button. But there you go, everybody. There's their picture. Oh, that
There's
was
a bear as a loincloth. Those are big motherfuckers.
good.
So imagine you crossed a super mutant with a death claw, and that's what that looks
Right.
like.
Yeah,
Right.
that's pretty accurate.
You okay there, man?
Who are you asking?
Nate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
He's like having a fit.
He's wheezing. He's dying.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I'm kind of curious.
Okay. You said big motherfuckers. They're wearing a bear's a loincloth. Holy shit.
I still don't get it,
I
man.
think he's high.
I hope
I'm
so.
Could be.
A bear is covering their junk, so they're really big motherfuckers.
Doc. I'm gonna have you do that at disadvantage.
I like how everybody's just like, yeah, okay.
Change the DC after I roll.
I'm not changing the DC. I was checking the situation. They can see you, and you don't look anything like them.
Fair enough.
It might still work.
There you
Oh,
go. Alright. Time to smash face. Yeah.
Okay. You hear, "Join us, murder them!"
Wait, what?
Things went bad for worse.
I said we were warriors, as in, like, my group. Okay, whatever.
You're warriors, yeah. Kill them.
Alright. Kill them? Okay. And, I take out my greatsword. And, yeah. Alright, okay, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Shit.
Bar Traveler, go ahead.
Do I get the impression they've noticed me at all?
No.
And I would like to take a bow shot at the closest one to me.
Okay. So the one that was talking is the only one you really can kind of pinpoint. But you can definitely shoot at it at normal.
Okay.
That'll hit. You hear a kill them.
And I'll take a second shot at the same one.
Okay. This time at disadvantage, he can see you now. That will still hit. Okay, 12 more points. Anything else?
At that point, I will pull Legolas and basically run up the tree.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. You grab the tree and you just follow it up until you can get into it. It will hold you at 30 feet of, like, a good sturdy part of it. Is that all?
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay. So, where is Vola right now?
Um. Oops, I did grab that. There we go. Not there. There.
She's back there.
Yep.
And invisibility is touch, I believe.
I believe
So,
you. I believe so.
I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to use my action to cast invisibility on her.
Okay, she goes invisible.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I would like to imbue my great sword with my poison strike. And I would like to back. And head towards them in this area.
Did
Okay,
Jack
that's my turn.
know anything about their physiology from that 19 he got earlier? Because he told us about it.
They have demonic blood in them. So, based on that, they're probably resistant to fire and poison.
Okay.
But they're not fiends, though.
They are fiends.
They are
They
fiends.
are
Okay,
half demon.
Yeah.
cool.
My stuff is lagging for some reason.
Probably all the shadows.
Nah.
I don't see shadows. Everything is just gray.
Just straight darkness. Okay. Is that all from Thok?
Yes.
Okay. Kaylin.
I will cast Call Lightning.
Darkness.
Okay.
Striking the ground in front of Thok.
Why?
Cause I need to start a small fire of some kind to get some light.
Striking it here?
Let's go a square in front of him. Like, so a square in front of that, yeah.
Can't you just, like, conjure... You are a terrible druid.
I'm a really terrible druid. Yes, I don't have Conjure Flame.
It's Call Lightning. Call Lightning is... Each creature within 5 feet of that point. Okay, so that is safe. You do, however, light the tree that Far Traveler is on fire. But you did what you wanted, I guess.
And now I have Call Lightning. And then I will do a Bear Spirit. Let's go 1 square southeast of Thok.
Okay, I will put that there once I get this guy going.
Is that an upside down fire elemental?
It is maybe. I don't know. I just grabbed it.
What is that? Is that 12 or how many extras? Temporary HP?
13.
13. Very nice.
There you go.
Ooh-wee.
Fire.
And that's my turn.
Let me grab my berry bear. Southeast is that one. And what was the radius on that? 30?
Yeah, 30-foot radius.
Cool. There you go. Hey, look. Light.
How about that?
Yoink.
I feel like
Get
it's too
some battle
much light.
music.
I like this music for the dramatic tension of did they spot us or not with the stealth checks, but then combat.
Okay.
But combat. Yes, I almost forgot. Thank you for the reminder. I just realized Jack had sight when he should not have been able to see anything.
What now?
Because, you guys, you have sight, but you shouldn't have your own vision beyond the.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think this is the song we should be playing right now. It's for battle music. Discord.
Just make sure it's not copyrighted because we are streaming.
No, I wouldn't. It's just awesome. That's why I posted it.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's see if this music gives us the good feelings of fighting. Alright, you did all the things. Their turn. Yeah, that's the sound. These guys would not be stopping at Thoc. Actually, that's true. Okay, so one of them, this guy here, rushes past Thoc. Do you attack him?
As my attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Sure, yep.
Okay.
So, Magratsird.
Why is that
yes!
damaged?
Fucking poison strike that bitch!
Nice. Good thing.
Okay.
And, oh shit, it's twice that die amount.
Yeah, it is
I'll
twice
roll
that die amount.
Roll it again.
2d10.
Alright, just disregard the +8.
On the poison strike.
He gets 4d10 plus 8. He's telling you.
Oh, I see it. I see it
Yeah.
now. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Alright,
So take 8 off that 23.
yeah, so that should be a 15. Alright, and I'm gonna fucking...
Smite.
I'm going to... Yes, fuck yes, I'm going to smite, and it's a fiend too.
It is a fiend.
Yes, crit. Yes, fiend. Fucking level 2. Oh, yes! Oh my god.
Ready for the total?
Yes, give it to me. Oh!
Jesus.
Oh my god.
So, as it runs by you, you just take your greatsword and decapitate it.
Tell me I'm not strong now.
You're not strong. Wait, minute.
I ain't the one to tell him that. That drops even me.
You got the attention of a couple, though.
Okay.
We'll put it there. Alright,
Can we deposit his head there and his body there?
Do the head spin on the body? Alright, however, those three, after seeing you decapitate their ally, charge you with their great swords in hand and bite down at you.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yes. So my AC right now is 13 from the armor I'm wearing.
Okay, then you're gonna get hit a lot.
Yep.
Okay.
11 does not.
Okay.
25 does. 18 does.
One miss.
Yeah.
As
okay,
these
so-
guys bring up their great swords, take a bite out of you, and then bring down their swords right onto where they bit you. Except for the one.
I'm going to, let's see, what's your AC again?
13.
13? Alright. That one's low damage.
That went a little quick there, Matt. We have things that can
Right.
interact with things. So the first time he gets hit, which is the 25 bite, because to be fair, I would have done this the first time he gets hit. I'm actually going to turn it into a miss.
Okay. That's fine.
So it goes to bite him, and my spirit shows up right next to Thok. It just grabs its jaws and holds it open when it would have shut on him.
Alright. It's just whoosh.
You said
do-
that- I'm sorry?
We do not sell our souls.
That, and you said your AC was 13, right? That bite, that's at 14. I will bend luck upon seeing Thok in trouble, and
Okay.
I'll do a slight hand gesture when I see one biting that I see going for his jugular, and kind of shove his, head to the side.
Okay. So the one that just about to bite down, and then something made his neck twinge out of the way. Do you have all those numbers then? The ones that do hit you, Thok?
Yeah, so I got the 11, the 14, and the 12.
11, the 14, and the 12. Yes, sir. I will make sure to slow down. I totally forgot you guys could do stuff. Thok Solo's head do an awkward jerk. Ugh.
So 3 con saves, or do you count the stuff taking off temporary hit points as a con save needed?
Yeah, it's a con save needed.
Okay.
You're still being hit.
Okay, cool.
What's with the +3? Is that...
That's his paladin aura.
Okay, cool. And then the fourth and the only other standing one goes over to Kylan and tries the same tactic.
What did Kylan get for her stealth roll?
Not enough.
Okay,
They saw everyone but Far Traveler.
got it.
Okay, 19 to hit.
Yep.
And a 22.
Y'all.
13 points more. Weak elf. Tastes like bark. Eject, your turn.
All right, stumbling through the darkness, I'll see the silhouettes of these half-orc demons and make my way to this location here.
You should be able to see them just fine.
Yeah, they're kind of in front of the fire, so I can see like a silhouette, I'm guessing, is how that works.
You can see them enough to aim accurately, but yeah, they would thematically just be dark silhouettes.
So seeing Thok and Far Traveler surrounded, what I'm going to initially do is take out... I'm sorry.
To reorient your perception, I'm up the tree 30 feet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The one
Okay,
that's
good
on
then.
fire.
Okay, seeing... Okay, good. You're... Oh, 30 feet, you're up?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, that changes something. Okay. Yeah. Right? Let me read something real quick. 20-foot radius. Okay, yeah, fucking A. We're gonna do that. Alright, let's see. So right here, I am going to focus my energy into a small green orb, and it gets bigger, and I will shove it to this location, hitting these 3 creatures. It goes up only 20 feet, so 10 feet below Far Traveler.
Okay.
That is Vitrolic Sphere.
So you throw this ball of acid into the woods, and it detonates in a explosion of green, disgusting, acidy mist. Alright, the 3 of them need to make dex saves. They did not succeed.
Perfect. So 22 initial and then 13 post. Then, after throwing the orb, I grab hold of my amulet and thrust it forward and releasing a lightning bolt in a straight line.
Okay.
And I used it at 3rd level. So.
That's 100 foot, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 of them need to make dex saves, and I'll make sure to do this one at a time. Okay. And... okay, they both failed. They were not expecting all of this death and destruction to be rained upon them.
They were given fair warning. So,
Oh, yeah, they fucking were. They're fucking... one of their dudes just gets fucking decapitated.
Oh, shit. Hey, guess what? Guess what just happened?
What happened?
Oh my word!
Finally.
What's gonna happen?
dear God.
Dear God is right.
Suddenly, out of the sky, almost as if from nowhere, this deer appears. And lands directly next to Jack.
What?
Tell the backstory. It's important for the stream.
So, while we were doing character development and creating our character sheets, my girlfriend was driving home, and she was, going pretty slow. It was a 25-mile-per-hour road, and there was a truck facing her parked on the side of the road. And as she went by it, apparently a deer was in the back of the truck eating hay or apples or whatever the hell was in there. And it spooked when the car went by, and so it decided, hey, I'm going to get out of the situation by jumping on the fucking roof of the car.
What?
So, well, not very gracefully. So it hit right where the windshield and the roof meet on the brand new Jeep I just bought, and just caved in the windshield and fucked up the roof. Ruby didn't know what happened.
Right.
She thought she hit a person, but it was in actuality a deer falling out of the sky and hitting our car. No damage to the hood or front end whatsoever. Just the windshield and roof were damaged.
So, deer fell out of the sky.
So a deer fell out of the sky on my wild magic.
We added a 1 to it, so it could happen. There is now a deer there.
What the fuck?
I don't know what to do with that at the moment. Far Traveler.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to worship it.
If anything, Kylin's going to.
So... how are they looking? Because I know they're about to melt. I've seen this shtick often enough to know that that's not done.
They seem to be pretty hurt, but ready to keep fighting.
Okay. I think I am going to take a shot at... well, which one did I shoot before?
Oh, that's why it was damaged more.
I
That
did
one.
a fair chunk. That one?
Yeah. You did 25 points.
Let's go for this one. 2 shots.
Okay.
That shouldn't be rolling disadvantage because I can see him clearly.
Well, we'll take the first number, which is a miss, as it hits his tough flesh. It's just like, "Roar!" And then you hit him. Fuck! He's still standing. Though he's pretty badly wounded as he just got hit by acid that's burning away his flesh still, and a lightning bolt went through his gut.
I think I am going to pull my shield and go down there.
Oh man.
Oh, no, Kylan's got lightning strike still. So I think I'm gonna go. Cross over into this section of the trees, if possible, and then come down there.
Okay, do a acrobatics check
Okay.
to avoid the fire. Yeah. The fire is warm, but you get on the right logs, the right branches, and cut across before hopping down without taking any damage. Fire is warm. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
I think I'll go ahead and rage. Bonus action rage.
I would like to rage. Okay.
Sorry, this isn't Critical Role. I'm not gonna steal his trade line.
Oh, it's wonderful. Anyways. Thuck.
Oh, sheath bow, pull sword, and rapier. Or sword and shield, sorry.
Okay.
Since we can do that now.
Woo!
I'm going to cast Mirror Image. My last first level spell slot. As my action. And as my bonus action, I would like to cast Wrathful Smite.
You cannot do 2 leveled spells.
That's right.
So, anything else for your bonus?
I can't really do anything else, so no.
Okay. Kylan.
I will look the one in front of me directly in the face and say, "You will have to wait." And then I will call lightning. Here.
That's where.
Yes.
So you will hit this guy and that guy. DC 15. Well, that's a fail. And that is a success.
Catch it, Eppa. Catch it with your teeth.
I will bend luck on that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. That makes him fail. So he protects himself with his arm and then goes too far and exposes his face again. And it blasts him right in the face.
Can I suggest he goes to block with his arm, and actually that's the hand holding a sword, so it acts more like a lightning rod?
Sure. 15 points of lightning damage. Yeah.
And with my bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Their turn. The one next to Far Traveler will bite and great sword at him. Oh, I'm dumb. They have magic resistance. Oh well. We won't do that till next time then. Uh, 13.
Yes.
And a
Ooh.
27 critical.
I would let you know that's a hit, but yeah, that's fine.
I don't have Shield Master anymore, so.
I'm fine, buddy.
That's 19 slashing damage as it brings it down directly into the side of your neck and shoulder.
I would like to no sell it.
Like to what?
No sell it. No pain, no flinch, no nothing.
Okay. Just take it like a man. I'll allow that. Because you are raging.
Indeed.
The
That
other
didn't even
two...
cut through the temp.
The other two will attack Thok. So that is a 17 to hit.
Well, it hits my image. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it hits my image.
Okay, so it bites down on one of the forms that you've made.
It misses me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'd
you
like to
said.
use my reaction to riposte.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to attack it with my great sword.
That's a hit.
Cool. Got one for the security, so you already die. There's that, and I would like to expend one level of Divine Smite.
Okay.
Not a crit, but it is a fiend. 1.
13 points. You hit it. It grabs the blade, brings it up, and slams down on you with another ability it has.
Okay.
Gaining another attack at advantage. So it's a 22 to hit.
It hits my image.
Okay, it cuts to another one. It brings its sword around again, using its actual action.
Okay.
Another.
And my last image.
It does not seem happy. However, its friend sees there's only one left and attempts to bite.
Okay.
24 to
That's
hit.
it. Yep. My AC is 13.
Right. That's 10 piercing damage. And then it comes off, ripping some flesh, and tries to bring its greatsword down into that spot. For a 17 to hit. 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
As a reaction, I will reduce that damage by 10.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Con saves. Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to be an advantage.
DC 10, so you're fine.
Right.
Okay.
So
The next one?
When do they melt?
Yeah, when do they?
At decapitation.
At decapitation?
Just the one that Thok fucked up.
Oh, I was wondering about the sphere.
When do they do it? At the end of their turn.
Okay, good. Because that would have changed things significantly. However, there is still one more. And it is attacking Kylan. An 18 to hit.
Hits.
5 piercing damage. Takes a chunk out of you. It swings its greatsword down. 19 to hit.
Hits.
13 slashing damage.
I haven't been making con saves.
What are you concentrating on? Oh, call lightning.
Call
Yes.
lightning.
So you need... Just make these 2.
Oh,
She is a warcaster,
Yep,
a
Warcaster.
that's right.
so you pass. Alright, that will end their turn. And the one
Melt.
that got hit by Thok this time, this on his turn, melts away. It was 13 damage, if I remember correctly.
Let's see. Yep, 13.
Okay, the other 2 remain standing as the acid burns away part of their flesh, revealing bone. Jack, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to target these 2 by focusing my magic and doing, let's see, Twin Spell, and also using Tides of Chaos for an advantage on that attack roll for both of them. Same roll.
Okay.
I think if you're gonna twin it, I think you'll Tides of Chaos and get advantage on one of your attack rolls.
Yeah, 1 attack roll.
Okay.
That's fine. Which one are you going to try hitting? This first one?
Well, yeah. I mean, like how it reads the twin spell, it just says it hits it with the same spell.
It says to target. If you're targeting an attack roll spell, you also need to attack roll. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
I've always thought it was 2 attack rolls. 2 hits.
Okay, to target. Okay, yeah. Okay, for
Okay.
sure. For sure. And that'll be the first one closest to me for that attack, and this will be the second one.
Okay, they both hit.
Totally solid rolls.
Yes, and Tides of Chaos, you wanted to play that as wild magic whenever I use that? Is that correct still?
It's the next spell you use.
Next spell. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What energy
wonder.
did you use?
May I
Oh,
suggest not demonic ones.
We'll go with Thunder.
Yeah, you would know. So these 2 orbs of yellowish light shoot out of your hands, hit each one, boom, boom, shake them a bit, but they're still standing. Okay, the fire spreads at the end of your turn. Do you have anything else to do before we get that point, though?
Nope, just rolling these to see if wild magic procs on it. Nope, neither.
Okay.
Okay, and I am confused at the deer standing next to me.
Oh,
Just like,
yes,
what
the
fuck
deer.
is going on here?
It's gonna... It'll dash off into the
Oh my
woods.
God.
Alright, top of the order, Fire Traveler.
I am going to reckless attack the one standing directly in front of me.
Okay. That is a hit. Okay, so the first hit, you stab in. And it falls over.
Okay, so that's actually going to be if we can, flavor that one to be feint up his attack. So he's gonna do a big overhead chop, and I'm gonna block the put my shield directly at the base of his hand, so I can't get downwards momentum. And I'm gonna follow through with the second attack, and it's gonna be a series of very vicious gut stabs.
Did you just
Okay.
shank this guy?
Yes.
Vash, your shield raises up, blocking his hands as he tries to bring down his great sword.
I know I only get 2 attacks, but I want to do a lot of attacks.
He collapses at your final blow, even if he is falling a little bit after the first. Anything else?
I will step adjacent to Talk over his now fallen corpse and square off against the next one.
Okay. Speaking of Thok, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna be all like, "Hey, bitch, you my bitch." Oh. So is this guy's? Oh yeah, there's 2 of them still alive. All right. Yep. Stabby stab. Hiya!
Whole
Wow.
opposite.
And with the second one, I would like to first level Divine Smite, if it's still alive.
I say
You
To
have
call
to
it-
decide.
What?
You have
I
to
wouldn't
decide
know.
before they tell you whether or not it's still alive, whether or not you're
Fair
going to smite it.
Fair enough. Okay, yes crit, yes fiend, level 1. There you go.
Alright, let's add that up for you, just because it's fun.
So what I'm guessing happens is like I take my sword after seeing the other one die, and I'm like, yeah, I got this, and like I kind of like stab the dirt next to it, and then I look at it awkwardly, and then I just like spin around it, like slash it through its like decapitate it if possible.
First, Joe, get rid of your beanbag chair. Second, that's exactly how I was thinking it too. So yes, you katonk, oops, and then you slice, and this burst of radiant energy just cuts through its neck, and the head just slowly slides off the body.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure that Thok has seen one too many Highlander movies. There can be only one soulless orc around here. That's me. Time for some head whacking.
Use my movements to move over here, and I want to surround this last guy left, and just like I want to fucking talk and just say, "You say we are the weak ones, but all of your friends are dead, and you shall join them if you don't surrender."
Yeah,
Ooh,
please
perfect.
don't surrender.
No, don't worry, they're hobgoblins.
You
Different campaign.
shut the front door.
Painful times. Different time for that story. Anyways, if Thok is done, Kylin, it is your turn.
I draw on a big breath of air from the surrounding smokiness, and I blow it into his face. And then not because it's the good thing to do, but because it's a fun thing to do, I am going to attempt to hit him with my staff.
What happened to call lightning?
Yeah, like I said, not because it's the good thing to do, because it's the fun thing to do.
Also, there's no spot where he can put Call Lightning that wouldn't hit either him or Thok.
Oh, that's not supposed to be an advantage.
It does hit, however.
So I start with my staff low to the ground, so the head of the staff low to the ground, and with the teachings of my father from the past, his spirit envelops me as I swing all the way around and smack it right into his giant motherfucker.
I think he's got weed in that shit.
He
Oh,
went
what
for
the
a
fuck?
nut slap. Right in the dongs.
Been waiting all fight. Been waiting all fight to say that.
I see.
Hit it right in the bear bag.
Yeah, right in the bear bag.
So you bring up your quarterstaff. He grabs you by the shirt, brings up its great sword, brings it down on you.
Oh.
Nobody likes having their nuts smashed.
I think a 24 is going to hit.
No, man, no.
Wow, that was minimum damage. 6 slashing.
No slashing.
No slashing.
Ooh. Cute.
He grabs you close, brings down his sword, and the spirits grab it.
It still hit her. No damage.
What big boy can't handle a little pain?
The wind is taken out of his sails because what she just did to him.
Sails. Yes.
Are you done there?
That's it.
He's going to eat you like the elf twig you be.
Oh, honey, I have an ex-husband for that, or late husband.
Well, that's an 11.
First the buddy carcass. Oh my goodness, druids are into some kinky shit.
I don't know. Yep. And the next one. 22 to hit.
Yes, sir.
12 slashing damage. I was gonna have it respond to Thok, but that all went away. Eject. Your turn.
Concentration from Kylie.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I cannot see anything. I'm going to hear the sounds of battle and make my way towards them. First stepping here. And then here. I can't see anything.
You cannot step there. There is a hostile there.
Oh, well then. I guess I will blindly just kind of wander right here, just kind of groping around.
Well, then you grope Kylan.
Oh god! So many things happening.
You can go there, but you cannot end your turn there. You are right next to the beast itself. However.
All right, let's see. Can I do anything? What does this say? I can't see anything. I will swing two-handed quarterstaff towards where that enemy was that I didn't step on the first time.
Bonk.
Yeah, bonk. Right that way.
All right.
Disadvantage because you can't see.
Oh,
And
okay.
he can see you.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Perfect. We'll just do that then.
14 is still a hit. 15 and 14. So that's a club for 5 points.
Woo!
Bonk.
Being able to see the young mage trying to make his attack, I will guide him as best I can to also hit him in his giant motherfucker.
He's not as graceful with his attack as he can't see very well. He just hits the side of his leg. However, the beast grabs the quarterstaff after being hit, pulls Jack forward, and swings up with his great sword.
Can I... So am I grappled at this moment?
No, he just kind of yanked you forward to get the advantage.
Okay. Can I do a bonus action before?
This is a reaction to being hit,
Oh,
so no.
that's a reaction. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Gotcha. And
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 would hit.
Okay. That is a total of 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
You may continue your turn.
You can react to that, or you can bonus action.
What's a normal? I don't have a spell that's like a reaction, and I'm in melee range. And an attack is an action. I guess I will enter there.
You will have to move anywhere but directly to your east.
Okay. Upon getting a violent repercussion on swinging my stick in the dark, I will kind of stagger backwards.
Okay. It already used its reaction,
Oh,
so it can't attack you yet. Again.
Right.
So you stumble back. Oh, I didn't feel great. Well, luckily the bear's there. Far Traveler.
I will quickly rearrange my assortment of weaponry to draw the bow and take 2 shots at him there.
Okay. You can see him.
Okay.
15's a hit. And so is the 27.
The 2s are not on that, so 12 and 7.
Alright, 19 points total. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right. So. Yeah. No. All right. So I'm gonna stabby stab. Oh my fucking god!
What
I'm
in
smiting
the
both of
butts
those.
is this world?
I'm
Well,
smiting both of those.
the first, well, they're both
Yeah, that's
hits.
the first one.
Both hit.
Okay. I'm gonna do the smite on the first one. Not a crit, but it is a fiend. Roll one.
Okay. 12
Is it
points.
dead after 17?
It's not dead after 27.
Okay. Alright, and now the last one. Hiya!
Alright, that's a total of 12 plus 14 plus 25. Alright. How do you want to do the final blow?
Alright, so, as I said before, like,
Does that factor if it's a fiend?
I did.
Okay.
It's a fiend. As I said before, I'm like, surrender or die, and it kept attacking, so I'm like, so be it. You chose your path. And I'm gonna try, like, slashing across the back for the first one, and then spin around, like, clutch the sword in both my hands, kind of like backwards, and then just sink it straight into the back of his neck and, like, straight down his spine. And then the smite will occur, thus causing his back to just explode. Then I'll
All
yank it
right.
out.
So as you pull it out, the body crumbles around the explosion of the smite. Multiple pieces fall.
And as Ellie can see, and as Far Traveler can see, the look on my face is just this pure unadulterated rage.
Look, I'm totally down for Ellie seeing all of this. I'm cool with it.
Fucking Kylan, goddammit.
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
you need to
it's not-
ask
it's not
Kylan
my fault
first.
I've been through so many characters.
It kind of is.
Mine
kinda.
neither. I didn't do it.
Alright, now combat's done.
Combat is over.
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
I'm gonna check on Vola.
She's still there.
Yay! Alright, I dispel invisibility. Actually, no, I don't dispel invisibility. I'm gonna look around, perception, just to make sure everything's good.
Everything is on fire.
Everything is on fire.
So if that's good in your book, everything is good.
Right. I should have kept another slot just so I have an idea, so never mind. So my thought was like I could maybe use Thunder or Smite to kind of like use a shock wave in order to kind of like shake the fire a little bit to see if that would put it out, but
We have water barrels. Ormer might be able to put together a rapid deoxidization bomb, sort of like what they do, chemical fire extinguishers.
right. I'm out of spell slots. I have an idea. Okay, yeah. Keep brainstorming.
Water. Lots of water.
I would like to start getting some blood from these guys.
Kylan, water. The forest is burning.
I mean, I don't have any water.
Kylan, what the hell kind of druid?
Yeah, I know.
Ormer, in his shocked state of the fight, is not doing a good job.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
This is fine. This is fine.
If there were water, I could walk on it.
That seems useful in this situation.
Do we have enough water to realistically put this fire out?
Nope.
No.
I will keep using my cantrip ray of frost to try and put out or keep this fire from spreading while we figure something out.
With your cantrip, you're able to stop it from spreading. Given enough time, it will burn out, but it's going to be there for a while, and it's going to get very tiring very quickly, and you're not going to get your rest.
I will yell at somebody to do something while I hold it.
I will help Ormer put together a chemical fire extinguisher.
I'm not super familiar with monsters and beasts and all such, but is there anything I can get with conjure animals that can help us? Keep it out
A Gyarados.
I mean, you could try conjuring a fish, but I don't think that would work. He's able to make
Lugia.
something that does help this time. With a 17.
I'm doing exactly what the GIF is doing.
Fuck, you're not helping, you're making it bigger.
That's what she said. Okay.
Sock responds in kind of a crying voice. No, you.
So, if possible, I would like to, if there's any like fire on the ground, I'd kind of like try stomping that out, even though I'm in the middle of the fire. And I would like kind of, if I take fire damage, I would like to lay on hands myself.
Okay. I'll say that after some struggle and some panicking from... Oh shit, I got rid of some of y'all. Some panicking from Ormer, you guys are able to successfully clear out the fire.
Okay.
And
Now blood.
the ember rays, or embers, give a slight light, but not enough to really see for those of you who are not of dark vision.
Okay. So I would like to see what's on the. Should we call it for tonight, or do you want to loot the bodies?
Let's call it for tonight. If you guys have notes to make about what you want to do in the morning, or not the morning, sorry, the next session, please just write them on the screen.
I can't see to write on the screen.
One moment.
Could we change the background just to the white? Yeah.
There you go. Change maps for you. So go ahead and write the notes if that's what you wish to do. And once again, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. And stay classy.
Bye.
See ya.
Boy. I got
Bye.
some fucking sick crits.